In today's video, we're going to be talking about Makeup Revolution. Makeup Revolution is a drugstore brand which is sold here in the US at Ulta, which is where I picked mine up. They're fairly cheap, nothing too crazy expensive, and I decided to try them for the first time. I picked up a couple of products when I went in to test them out. First up, we're going... I'll just cut that out. First up, we're going to talk about the Makeup Revolution makeup stick. I have mine in the color F13. I believe it comes in about 18 shades, and my shade is the 5th or 6th darkest shade in this range. The claims on this product is not many. I'm going to go on the Ulta website, and I'm going to tell you that it says, foundation just got faster, available in multiple shades and a range of undertones. Makeup Revolution's fast-based stick foundation quickly perfects contours and highlights your complexion. Now that's all that it says on the Ulta website. There's no claims on if it's long lasting or sweat proof or anything like that. So I have tested this out before. This is my second time wearing it. I have to say, I don't like the foundation. As you can see on my face, it is not the correct color, but F14, I believe is the next shade, was too dark, and F13 obviously is too light. So I just went with the best choice, which was F13. This foundation stick started to break up immediately. I think I put it on my face for 15 minutes, and I accidentally wiped my top lip, and foundation just wiped off. The first time I tried it, I think I wore it for about 5 hours or so, and by the time I got home, there was no foundation left. My face itched. I think I may be allergic to it. I'm not sure. But again, the stick, it doesn't say how many grams is in here. It's 0.21 ounces, which is less than 1 fluid ounce, which is in most foundations. I guess not in stick foundation. If I roll it up, this is all the foundation you get, and again, I've only used it twice. For a person that would wear this all the time, I don't think you would get a lot of wear out of it. It is $9.99 at Ulta. I don't know if maybe in the UK it's cheaper, but it is $9.99 here. And I would just say pass on this foundation stick because it breaks up. It's not for oily skin. I don't really have oily skin as combination, but this just sucks, and it's just not a shade. The next thing up I tried is the one and only Makeup Revolution concealer. This concealer has been talked about tremendously. Everyone is like, it's a $4 concealer. It's amazing. It's been compared to Tarte Shape Tape, which I've never used. I don't think I'll ever use it, but people compare it to that. And it is the Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Conceal and Contour concealer, not foundation. This color in C13 is my color. My foundation was in F13 and my concealer was in C13. C13 seems to be more my color than F13 in the foundation. This is not full coverage. I can still see my dark circles peeking through. It creases like a bear. It is creamy. It's very creamy, but it creases. It's very emollient. I don't like it under my eye. I think it creased on me in about an hour. Shade, if it was lighter, it would be great, but C12 was too light, and it just made me look, I didn't like it. That's what I have to say about the concealer. And the foundations are the two that I tried. I'm sorry, I'm just reaching for a makeup bag. Next up, I also tried the Revolution Luxury Banana Powder. And I guess this is supposed to be like the Benai banana powder. To me, this is not a banana powder. This turned out pink. It is messy. I can't get it now, but even with its top on, I would just have powder flying everywhere. It doesn't stop me from creasing. It doesn't stop me from getting oily. I have to say no to the powder. I can't tell you much more. I do know that they have a terracotta and a translucent. I haven't tried either one of those, and I don't think I will, just because I don't like the banana powder. It's just, no. I have better powders. Laura Mercier is my thing. I know it's expensive, but I love that one. I even love the Maybelline, I forget exactly what it's called, but I like their pressed powder way better than this loose powder. Next up, I even tried their brow pencil. This brow pencil, as you can see on my eyebrows, it's very, very, very dark. And it has, I don't really like these tips. It has like one of those Anastasia Define Brow tips. It's not my favorite. And on the other end there's a spoolie, so that's actually nice. But this is really dark, and I'll take a swatch here. And it's like creamy. It's not hard like the Anastasia, which is my favorite. It's not hard, so when you go to put it on, it just comes off extremely like black, even though it's not black. It is a dark charcoal brown. But this came on too harsh. I think if I went with a lighter shade, it would be good. But in the dark, and this is in dark brown, so I would go with probably a lighter shade since it is so creamy. And even when you go to like brush your brows out, you then get like the pigment like all over your brows. I had to clean it up with concealer, and I'm not that kind of girl. I don't really clean my brows out with concealer. But I used this twice. The second time, that's when I noticed that the color just gets all over your eyes. I would have to say no to this as well. Next up, I also tried the Makeup Revolution Reloaded Velvet Rose. This palette, it looks beautiful. Like, I was so drawn to this palette. It looks amazing. So I have on my eyes right now. Let me open it. And this palette, today I used this color in my crease as a transition. And then I used this color first, which didn't show up on me, like darker than this color. So I then went to the darker brown color to put in my crease to darken it up a little bit. And then I put the purple right here all over the lid. It turned out okay. There was tons of fallout when I used this. When I used it the first time, I tried this color in my crease as just like a light transition wash of color. Nothing showed up. This just does not show up on me. And then I took this color in my crease, and then I had this rose gold color here on the lid, which did not show up that well. I do have clips of that. I didn't like this at all. This color, this color right here looks beautiful in the pan. I didn't mean to put you guys off. But on the hand, it looks okay on the hand. But when I went to go put it on my eye, it just looks like a bunch of glitter. Here's another one. They look beautiful swatched. I didn't like it once it wasn't swatched, like on the eye. Again, the shimmers look great swatched, but on the eye, I don't think that they turned out that well. The only thing I can say is that this black is like an amazing black color. Like, that is so intensely black, you only need a little bit. With this palette, I don't think I will use the shimmers. I'm going to keep it. I'm not going to use the shimmers, but I would use the matte colors because it was just so cheap. They have other palettes like this. I don't think I'm going to try another one, but I'll keep this one in my stash just for if I want to use something cheap that has nice matte colors. Next up, I tried their lipstick. I only bought one lipstick, and this is in the color Chauffeur. I think it is their, it doesn't say which one this is. I think this is like their lustrous lipstick or something like that. It's a beautiful color that I have on my lips right now. I paired it with dark brown from NYX to make it work for me. But it's creamy, it's smooth, it's a pretty everyday color for me. So I would recommend their lipsticks. They're really nice. It's the only one I tried, and it's the only one I can recommend. Next, I also tried their setting spray. The setting spray is the Sport Fix Extra Hold Makeup Setting Spray. I have to say, I don't know if it works with other foundations because I only tried it with this Makeup Revolution. I tried it with this Makeup Revolution spray, and it did not hold up. Again, I said that this foundation broke up in a little bit of time, and I never had that problem. But I'm pretty sure it's a good spray. The spray sprays out pretty fine. It doesn't just leave water droplets all over your face if that's something that you care about. But it is pretty cheap. I think I paid maybe $8 or $9 for this. Sorry, I didn't tell you the price of everything, but everything was under $20. I actually think that everything was under $18. I don't think I paid more than $12 for something that I have here. Last but not least is the Makeup Revolution. This is Peach Kiss Sun Kiss Highlighter that I got. It's a pretty big highlighter. And again, I got it in the color Sun Kiss. It looks beautiful in the pan, and I have it on my cheeks now. I don't think that this is like a wham bam in your face highlighter. It's pretty, what can I say it is? Swatch with the other hand. It's pretty chalky for a highlighter. If you're looking for a good drugstore highlighter, I think I would say like the Maybelline Master Chrome or something. I have that one as well. But this, it's very chalky. You get a nice size. This is 0.49 ounces. So you get a nice size, but again, I would pass on this. I don't know. I'm just going to have to say no with this. I even tried it with like spraying it first and then putting it on, and it still looked more glittery than just a regular highlight. So all in all, talking about the products that I did have, I have to say I didn't care for this brand at all. The things that I would keep is possibly the eyeshadow palette. I think I will keep that one. And the lipstick was really nice. I would keep that as well. As far as the foundation and the concealer, I would not recommend. I would not keep. I probably am going to return it, as well as the eyebrow pencil. I thought I liked it, but it's just too creamy for me. I'll pay my money for the Anastasia one, or even the NYX one is really nice if you want another alternative drugstore one. But the Makeup Revolution one is just too creamy. I don't like the way the pencil is made or anything like that. The highlighter is a big no for me. It was just so chalky, just so powdery that I can't recommend it. If you want to go try these out for yourself and don't take my word for it, they are all under $20, and there's always a $3.50 off of any purchase of $15 at Ulta. So you can go to your local Ulta and try it, or go to Ulta.com. That coupon is always available. Until next time, you have a great day.